What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. I hope you guys are having just a great day. I hope your families are well. I hope everybody is safe and happy and healthy, number one. And I say these things in every video because I really mean these things. And I just want to say something real quick before we get started. I want to say a few things real quick. Hopefully it'll be real quick. I don't know exactly what changed me into the person that I am. So I credit everything to painting, because when I started painting pictures and doing art, it changed everything about me. I did nothing else. This was the only thing that I did during my transitional period of life. It has helped me so much deal with depression and anxiety and everything, including death, which I just went through, which was absolutely horrible. Just a few days ago, I buried my father-in-law, and it's very, very tough. And I can promise you that when I say the things that I do, I really mean them. I mean them because I have no other reason to try to motivate you to do something. I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart because I really want to help you, and I hope you take my advice, because this is a very powerful thing right here. And I just wish I had better words to explain the things that I have felt and went through. Only thing I can say is, if you're here watching me and you've seen my ups and my downs, you should be able to tell what is what and what is happening here. So I'm really trying to push this onto you because I want you to have a better life, and it's never too late to change. And at the same time, it's okay to not be okay. So don't forget that, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started on this particular painting here. I wanna let you know that we are not gonna have this angle here for, with me mixing and stuff. And I know a lot of people like that, but I'm gonna be uploading those videos on the channel member page. So there's gonna be a link in the top row right here. Click it, go become a channel member. It'll do a number of things. It's gonna help you be able to see the things that I'm doing when it's mixing and all that stuff. It'll be very informational. You'll actually get something from it. So head over there if you'd like to. If not, I get it. And that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I'm very anxious to do this. I've had a very, very hard 2 months. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Appreciate life. Don't take nothing for granted. And one last thing before we get started, I want to tell you this. Whether it's your mother, your father, your husband, or your wife, you need to look over and tell them how much you love them and make sure that they know how you feel about them, because they may not be here tomorrow, or you may not be here tomorrow, or I may. Yeah, all right, enough of that. We hear that all the time. All right, sorry about that. Wasn't supposed to go that long in the beginning there, but I'm trying to get this stuff set up, so excuse me 1 second. Let me know where you guys are at tonight, where you're watching from, all those things. We're not going long. Not going long. I think maybe 9:30. Excuse me. I got to just do this quick check real quick to make sure I can hear myself. Let me know where you guys are at tonight. Okay. Yeah. All right. That sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So if you clicked on, if you're on YouTube and you clicked on this, you saw what I'm going to do. This may be a two-part thing, okay? Because of you know, it's late at night, you know what I mean? And I have lots of other things to do still. So this may be a 2-part video, possibly. Just get this screen up here. I'm going to try to see comments here if I can. All right, I see some. Cool. All right, I'm going to try to see some comments if I can. All right. All right, got my other phone there. All right, Chris, I got my other phone. I do have the ringer down. We'll try to turn the ringer up for a minute and see how that works out for 9:30. All right, so you saw, if you're on YouTube, you saw the little image that I want to try to redo. I've been trying to do this for some time now, about a year. And oh, so check this out. I did a post one day on Instagram, and a really cool guy does woodworking, all that stuff. And I'm going to talk to him first, but I'm going to put all his information out here one of these times, make sure it's okay with him. His name is Andy. He is just like amazing. He has a cool woodworking shop. He made that for me, and he put my little, I don't know if you could see that, but stuff like that really just kind of like, you know, makes my day. So Andy, I don't know if you're watching anywhere on here, Andy from my neck of the woods, but thank you. I appreciate you, man, a lot. All right, so I'm going to go right ahead and get started here, okay? Try to get as much done, excuse me, as we can. I put some of this gambling stuff down first, just right here. That fluid, solvent fluid. And I should be selling some of that stuff hopefully soon. I know I always say that. Sales seem to never be the top of my priority list, which is probably a bad thing, but it's okay. Just real quick, if you could let me know while I'm getting started, if can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah? No? Maybe? And one last thing, if anybody wants to go over on YouTube and do the channel member thing, there's a little group there now, and I have a couple of ideas, but I need like a group to do what I need to do. So it's up to you. It's your life. It would help me. You notice I disappear a lot and you don't see videos for a while. Well, there's reasons behind that. And anything always just helps. Okay, this paint's probably dry. It's been sitting here for a couple weeks. Okay. I know a lot of you guys, I'm just going to bring this up. I know a lot of you guys, like, you'll be painting and then you'll set your stuff down and then it dries up. I'm just kidding. This isn't dry. You see this press and seal stuff? This works really good. I started actually covering, you know, the paint with it. So, yep. All right. So I'm just using, here's my colors. They're all on the bottom. In every video, I use the same colors. I mean, I don't change anything really. Sometimes I use alizarin crimson and red, or one or the other. But right here I got some blue, and I'm gonna take a little bit of black. But I will say one of my favorite colors that I've been working with is Payne's Gray. It's very dark. Give it a try. Gambling seems to have the best you know, color with everything. So, all right. So I use blue and a little bit of black, and I'm gonna try to like, you know, move along here. So if you say something or if you ask a question, I know Krista and Brian, I saw them on here, and those are two amazing people. They actually help with everything, all the streams and answering questions and stuff like that. And I appreciate them. And what I'm saying is they can probably answer most questions. So, Brian, I hope you're well. I didn't see any comments yet from you. I know you left maybe one. I didn't get to read it, but I hope you're well, bud. And have to catch up with you a little bit more here soon. All right, so I just put this stuff in this area here because I'm not trying to Bob Ross it tonight, which, you know, no offense, I love doing it that way. It's my favorite way to do things. But I have to be a little bit more precise here because I have lots of layers of paint that I'm going to be using with no paint thinner or anything like that, all right? So, what I was trying to say is after the videos, I go back and read the comments. So keep that in mind. And I don't know why I worry so much about somebody leaving a comment that I don't see and then they feel like offended or something like that. So please don't. Because I'm actually a very kind person. All right. Always step back too. Always step back when you're doing your stuff, you know, when you're painting your pictures, because you get a whole different perspective. So I'm going to grab another clean 1-inch brush right here, and I'm going to drag some of this color down because I want it to go super, super light. And you can just, you know, kind of tag along to the bottom of this and steal some from right there and just kind of drag it down. Feel free to share the video if you'd like. It only takes a finger press and a little bit of effort. That does help. It greatly helps. And I have to say that when videos start getting a lot of views, YouTube obviously notifies me with notifications, and it gets me pumped and excited, and it makes me want to make more videos. So if you like the video and share it, there's a good chance that I'll be making more videos. All right, let me just keep stepping back here. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to darken that up because I don't know how good that looks on camera. So I'm going to take a little bit more blue, a little bit more black. I see Scott Harborough's name on there. Is that how you pronounce it, Scott? You have no idea. Good people on here, I'm telling you, good people. Good people. I say this all the time. Oh yeah, that's good. Could you imagine if I could do this 3 days a week, even 3 days a week? I'm telling you, one of these days I'll do a live stream and I'll just talk about like schedule and a little bit of my life. I normally don't do that too much because I don't want people to like, I don't know, feel bad for me or anything like that. But maybe we'll do that sometime. Everything that you've seen me do, for the people that follow me, I've done it with 10% of my time. And that's why I say all the time, if I had a way to do this more, you would maybe be impressed. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I just feel good today. Feel good today. I had some really weird days. How many times am I going to sit here and paint that same spot? All right, so that's good. I just wanted to darken it up, right? So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to drag it down. And the reason that I'm saying like how much more am I going to paint this same spot is because in the grand scheme of things, towards the end of the painting, it's not going to, I mean, you're going to see this, but you're not going to see like, you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm trying to find another brush here. Don't waste your time on little details is what I'm saying. That's actually a bad statement. I shouldn't say that. You're never wasting your time. What I'm saying is get the paint down and move on. You know what I mean? Okay, it's right there. Okay. But I got to say it again, all the people that's on here, the moderators and the people that help when I do this with like literally no notice, I appreciate you a lot. And as a matter of fact, who's this guy? I know Krista and Brian and Steve Sipler. I know them guys. I was going to say, Scott, send me an email when you get a chance later. I want to talk to you about something. I want to make sure that we can have like direct contact for, you know, for stuff like this. You know, so you're not in the dark, so you know when things are happening here. Okay, so there's that color. Does that look dark enough? Maybe. Yep, now I'm just gonna kind of do this real quick. Just kind of blend over it. Now, in theory, not in theory, as a matter of fact, you know, this is something that you could have done in, you know, probably 1 or 2 minutes. But I took a little extra time here. All right. Dan Hollings. Dan. Yo, man. Hey, man. You know the deal. You know what I'm doing. You know what's up, Dan. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know what I'm doing here, buddy. So I was just saying, man, I don't say much because I don't, you know, I don't want people to feel bad, but you know the deal. Dan Hollings is a great guy. Anybody needs a house, get a hold of Dan. He is a good guy. All right, so let's move on. Move on here. I'm going to grab, I don't know, any brush. You can use your finger, don't matter. I'm going to just get a fan brush because there's a couple of clouds in here. You know what? I'll use a filbert because when's the last time I used a filbert to make anything? Filbert brush. Filbert, okay. I don't know if that was in Chris. I saw you sent something. I tried to check it, but it disappeared. All right. So I'm just going to use probably some white, maybe. Yeah, that's good cloud color. See, white paint. Now, I don't want to go too nuts, all right? And I know that a lot of people have trouble, like with clouds, so I'll do this two different ways, all right? The first idea is I have some paint here, and I just, see that dark, a little bit of dark color I put in? I put that there for a reason, you know, so I'm just going to take this and just going to get it on there, see? Just get it on there. Doesn't really matter how you, doesn't really, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how you get that on there. So we got one there, right? We just put that big glob on. Oh, if there's anybody from Bounty that ever watches any of these videos, that maybe you work there, come on, help me out. I mean, I go through like 16 rolls of paper towels every picture, and that would be nice to get a couple cases of them. Okay, there's a delay. Okay, so you see this is the first, you know, we're not finished, but here's the first thing I did with a brush. And I'm saying this, like, Peck would look good flying. Todd Jenkins, got all the local people up in here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, she would. For the people that's uncomfortable doing this, this is why I try to share these videos, because it doesn't matter how you put the paint on. Look, do this again. So I'm just going to take color. I'm not even, I just want to prove a point. I'm not trying to, you know, be weird or anything, but look. All right, now stand by. Stand by. 1 second. I am going to grab Teresa Patrick. Maybe you can use the press and seal wrap. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Oh my goodness. All right, let me focus. Let me focus on point here. All right, so this is with the filbert. This is with my finger looking out the front door. No big deal. Now watch. So I'm just going to take a regular brush with nothing on it, and what do I want to do? Okay, so we've got to relocate some of this because I'll start here. So look, I'm just going to go like this. I'm just doing these little circles. I'll hold it from down here so maybe you can see it. And by any means, I'm not trying to be like, you know, well, I am being sloppy. I don't care. I am being sloppy, but I'm not trying to be like doing some crazy trick or nothing. I'm trying to help you is what I'm really ultimately trying to do here. All right. All right. So look, I'm going to start here. Blend some of that. What do we got here? Maybe this way. You see, I'm just kind of, excuse me, getting rid of some of this stuff here. Go like this. You know, just kind of, I'm just whatever. Just giving it my full attention for a minute. All right, so we're just swiggling that around. And then, you know, since I have the brush in my hand, I'll just get some paint on it because it looks to me like I do have a few clouds in this area here. You get the point though? Do you see what I'm saying here? Like it doesn't matter what you use. This here is a remote control for, yeah, for that light. For that light, very expensive light, okay? But my point is this. You know what, we'll put a layer in with the remote. It's probably the dumbest thing I've done all day. Maybe not. Let me wipe that off real quick. $1,600 light. Dun, dun. Oh, I see Sharon. Sharon DeMayo, you were here the other day. Sharon was here the other day. What'd you think? Did you like it here or what? Very, very nice lady. All right, so I just put this on with a remote control for my light. Just to show you, you know, I'm just being serious. And don't forget, you know, I'm kind of like joking around a little bit, a lot. I do that for a reason. I joke for a reason, a lot, sometimes. Because I need to. All right, put that on with a remote. I put this on with, I forget what I used this for, the brush and my finger. All right, now let me set that down. Grab this guy, let me pull a bob real quick and then just do this. So I'm just softening it. I get like stressed out a lot when I talk to people, when they send me messages and they're really struggling, like they're having a hard time with, not in life in general, that too, but they're struggling with, you know, the process here. And it bothers me because this should be a fun, relaxing you know, process. This should be something that helps you. It's, you know, I've been here all day. I've been here all day doing this. Not on, you know, I did a video earlier, but it obviously wasn't live. You would know it. I did that I'm going to edit that for later. But I'm, you know, sometimes when I can be, I'm here for a reason. And I just want to help those people that need this, just like I do. Because without it, we won't go there. All right. All right, so there. So there you have it. Okay, you have that right there. Finger, remote control, whatever else I used, you get the point. The point is relax, do your thing, and have some fun. All right. If you're like me, you're already stressed about a lot of different things in life. It's just trying to take you out. You don't want to come up here and then, you're ready to jump. You're ready to jump after, after this process because you're aggravated. So no, definitely don't do that. Get a hold of me instead. All right, so let's start throwing mountains in the back here because, oh my Lord, the time goes quick. All right, so I got like this bluish, I don't know, it's not even a mountain, it's just like a hill. So a good color is anything you're doing in the background, get a little blue somewhere, right? Put a little blue down anywhere. Grab a little white. Actually, here, do this. A little blue. What's this color? I don't know. Black, maybe. Look, squeeze in there. Look, a little brown. A little green. We'll wait on the yellows. Maybe a little of this yellow ochre probably tastes good. A little bit more blue. So you see, pretty much, I just mixed all the colors together. All of them. And then a little bit of white. So I'm going to lighten that color up a little bit with some white. So I just took all the colors and put them down. And the key is, like, there's no key. I'm not talking to you like I know what I'm doing. I just mixed a lot of colors before, and I learned that when I used to watch videos and I would see these guys mixing colors, I would be like, oh my goodness, I feel stupid. And that's honestly how I felt until I figured it out. Something in the background always appears like a bluey color, right? So here's what you do. Mix all the colors together, a little bit of each color, make it dominantly blue, and then lighten it to whatever you feel like. And that's just kind of how you get it. All right? Yeah, if you're wondering, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Okay, keeping my mind busy. Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's too green. You see, that's too green. Lesson learned. Let's get a little bit more blue up in there. A little bit of blue. And while I'm at it, if you take brown, a little tiny bit of brown, it kind of like grays things a little bit, and it makes it a little bit more earthy looking. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so I'm going to put this hill in the background, and that's probably a little too dark. So let me just wipe the filbert off. Wipe the filbert off right there. Actually, good in hell with it. Get some white. I don't feel like wiping it off. Get some white. I'm going to go straight into the blue. All right. Now, I drew that line right there. I'll probably just grab this 1-inch brush real quick. And I wanted this one to be a little bit more distant, so we'll see how that works out for us. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe, I don't care. I do care. I'm just saying, if it doesn't work out, we'll make it work. So look. All right. Let me wipe this off. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add, Krista, is everything good? Just text me on my number. If not, I'll watch it. And if you really needed to get me during the stream, just call or something. All right, so you see I just kind of drew that line. See, and it kind of lightened it up towards the bottom. And if for any reason that doesn't work for you, it's simple. At that point, you would just take some white paint, all right? And this is actually, I think it's a good way to do things. All right, not that I want to just be doing this with my finger or anything. I should have worn a glove. But you take white paint, if you're having trouble, okay, getting that transition on a mountain, you want it to have depth. See, get some white paint and just do this. All right. Then you can go back to this guy and just kind of put a little bit, you know, more color on the top. Now you have white there. Just took a shape away. You know, and then you could just kind of do this. I don't want to painting. I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm saying, "Oh, this is easy," because I don't want to say that, because I don't think that's the case. It's not easy, but it depends on what you're looking for. I'm not looking for some, you know, masterpiece. Now, I'm probably my own worst critic when it comes to stuff, because a lot of people do like, you know, what I'm doing. I don't dislike my pictures at all. You know, I think I would say, you know, average or whatever. They're not, I don't think they're bad, no, but I think they're average, and I don't think they're masterpieces, and that's fine. That's the people that do, that's great. That's your opinion, and I thank you for that. But I'm not looking to make a masterpiece, is what I was saying. I'm looking to save myself and anybody else that wants to watch, all right, from many things, and that's what I'm doing. So I guess there's a difference. There's a real difference involved there. You know, somebody maybe wants to paint a beautiful tree. Well, I just want to get that, you know, whatever I'm feeling at the moment, I want to get that out of my body, and this is how I achieve it. So I'm just getting a little bit more blue and black, and I'm going to darken that color up just a tiny bit. Maybe I'm going to put a little green in this one, a little bit more green. All right. Wipe it off, and then I'm going to put, yeah, this way? No, balance. I've got to balance. I'm going to change this. Just like that. And, you know, these are just nice little whatevers. And yeah, we don't worry about them there. It's just fun to be like kind of like loose about this, you know, and not really care. It really is. You should try it. You know, I always try to make myself available to help people. And yeah, that's that. And just that. But I want to, you know, try to do something like, I don't know, like this whole channel member thing on YouTube. Like, I have so many ideas, but, you know, I just got to get people interested, you know. I always fear that one day I'm just going to like get up and disappear, you know, from the internet. I guess that's just like a real thing, you know. I just feel like you know, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, life gets, you know, in everybody's way, and you're like, all right. My biggest battle is this. My biggest battle is I feel like I truly know what I'm supposed to be doing here, right? And that is like helping people. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. And I found this out a very hard way, as some of you guys may know that. I found it out in such a hard way. It was just like so abrupt. It was like shocking, to say the least. And I find myself often troubled with deciding, do I spend my life doing this? I know it's the right thing and helping people, and just kind of watch everything fall apart around me, or do I go focus on, you know, like my career and never, you know, be able to do this, you know, randomly, you know, rarely. You know, it's just a big thing that I struggle with. Not that you care about my struggles or anybody should, but I'm just saying, like, if you wonder why, because I get a lot of messages, where are you at? We're worried about you, you know, and I'm just like, you know, just trying to live and trying to take care of my, you know, my family. And because when it comes to this stuff here, I absolutely hate money with a passion. I hate it more than anything. I mean, hell, I bet you half the people on the stream, if you've been here, half the stuff, some of you come and, oh, I want to buy some, I just give them away. And I know that's a problem, but it makes me happy to make somebody else happy. Enough of that shit. Okay, so we got these in here. I'm just like, I'm here, like I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not venting. I'm actually feeling really good. I'm glad to be alive today. All right, so I switched up the mountain. So that means I'm just putting the layers in. Where are we at? Okay, we're not doing too horrible here on time. I got to put another little mountain in the front. So this one's going to have a little bit more brown. All right, so I'm taking the same color. All right, remember I darkened this one with green and black. And I'm going to take a little bit of brown in this one and a little bit of yellow ochre maybe. And we'll see how that tastes or looks. You get the point. keep saying tastes. Why do I keep doing that? Okie dokie. All right, so let me just real quickly back to the little finger here. Yep, horn works. Okay, look. I wanted a little bit of mist because I'm going to have a hill coming this way. And I think these are important elements, maybe. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but watch. I want a little hill to be, you know, coming right underneath of that. So let me wipe my finger off. And what? And I don't know. It's a wrap. Okay. Nope, wrong brush, wrong idea. Microphone's still clipped. All right, look. So I'm going to blend this real quick, and the reason I just slid that on is because this will create like a barrier, not a barrier. It's going to separate the next thing that I put in. I just think it's a good idea. If you want, I'm just trying to show you things that I think could be a good idea. Maybe they're horrible ideas. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you what I know, which is limited. Okay, I'm just kidding. I like doing that because people yell at me when I do stuff like that. When I say I'm limited. Yeah, a little bit of black. So the closer you get in a landscape or anything, I think, things get darker and more of their true color. Now I'm doing this thing reverse, so hold on. Yeah. Oh man, okay. And then I think, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have a room, one come that way, possibly, we'll see. See how I'm feeling in a minute. We'll see how I feel. All right. I'll just use the filbert here for a minute. I'm going to scrub this in real quick. I really like to use a lot more medium or like liquid white. Back when Bob actually used to make it. But this is good too. It's just like less. I've painted on canvases that have been dry as well, like just completely dry, and you can retain more detail if that's what you're looking for. Or even if you're not looking for detail, you can retain more happiness, possibly. Okay, so we got that there. Let me move along here. So I'm going to get some more of this black, and I'm going to get some blue and a little green, I guess, on there. Just a darker color. Darker, 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 darker color. What do we got? Maybe? No? This is low. This one's lower. Make them go up like this. But I got, I like the things, I like how so many people are so nice, and you say a lot of nice things, and every day I keep hearing things like, people will say like, oh, I don't think you realize how many people you help, and I don't realize. I hope that it's a lot, but I want to say, like, I don't know if you guys realize how much you've helped me, just by saying nice things. All right, you see these two here? I don't like the way that looks because it is, they're kind of equal in that, like, if I built those hills in real life, that's great. So I'm gonna just have to kind of make a detour here. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out later. But you see what I mean? That don't look right. Give them a bump there and maybe a little there. That don't look right. Hold on. Let's just go. That seems to be. It's, you know what? It's there. It's staying. Welcome. That's going to go in front. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Maybe there's a little river back. I don't know. Something like this. So you guys help me with what I was saying. It's the things that you say. I appreciate it a lot, and it does help more than you know. So there, likewise, it's like I'll never know, and you'll never know. Well, you know now because I told you. All right, so the last piece of mist here in the front is probably pretty important. So let me just do this real quick. I normally don't do this because I don't care to, but I am just gonna get some of that off of there real quick. And to save time, I'm just gonna grab my knife, back to the hole. It doesn't matter. It does not matter how you get the paint up here, okay? It doesn't matter. I just want a little bit there. Just get it on there. Oh, nope, wrong spot, right here. Right there. Yep, I'll fix this side in a minute. But I'm very serious when I say that about how it doesn't matter. Just get the paint on there, work with it later, you know what I mean? Get it on, work with it later. doing? Yeah, that's right. Okay. It's a mist in here. I don't want to go too crazy because I got a bunch of stuff going on over here, I think. I don't want to waste too much time, you know, with putting in things that are just going to be taken out by myself. So I'm going to pull some of this down through, see? Real lightly through this white paint, and it'll possibly appear, you know, like you can see some of it through the mist. My eyes are bad, so you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm giving you false information, but I feel like I can see some of this, maybe. Like that. I'm just going to blend this out. I probably don't even need to blend up here because that's coming out. Let me just hit this side here real quick. So I think ultimately what I'm trying to say here is, like, don't waste too much time on things that you're just going to go over or not, you know, that's not going to be shown here. I'm going to try to just, let me see here. I just want, nope, wrong brush. I just used a filbert maybe. I'm just going to tap here. I just wanted too dark. Wipe it off. I just feel like it's just like repetitive, so I don't have this in the other one, but I just want to fuzzy up here a little bit, fuzzy up the whatever. Now when you get down into this white area here, it'll be a little bit more noticeable, maybe. Just stab it. You know, maybe it'll look like little trees, and maybe they won't even show, you know. Maybe we won't even, I don't know if we're going to see these or not, but. And then just for the heck of it, put some down in here. I remember in 2017 when I did this, the first one, I was very proud of it because my father lived on a farm, and he described to me what he saw, and that's where this came from. And he liked it. He said it was it was super accurate, and it was like just like mind blown. I was like mind blown for sure. So my dad doesn't really get to watch the videos too much until like after the fact, not really the live videos. My father's a good guy, very good man. He's battling cancer right now, and very hard thing to watch. Okay. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to blend this out now. And I'll start putting some highlight here in a minute. I'm just trying to move through here a little bit to try to get some stuff done, because I know nobody's going to want to watch if I'm just sitting here talking about things. You know, I get it. People want to see progress. They want to learn something. I understand that. And I try to do my best for you guys. All right, I'm going to start putting a little highlight on. So for that, I'll just take this 1-inch brush here that I've been using, and I'm just going to maybe wipe it off just a little bit. All right. And just take just some yellow, just like cad yellow. I'm going to use straight yellow because it'll mix hopefully with the bluish green that's up there, and it'll kind of defer that a little bit and kind of make it whatever I'm trying to say. I think you know, maybe you don't, maybe I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, okay. Where's my light coming from this day? Let's make it maybe this way. Oh, that's all right. So look, I'm just gonna tap here and go like this. See? And I'm not gonna go too far over because I'm just not. But this is sort of how you can bring something, you know, to life a little bit. Or this is what my version of that would be. I'm gonna put a little bit more down, dropping down here, like this. And you know, you just kind of keep going. I want to leave some of that mist in there. I don't want to take all that mist out or whatever. All right, but you see it's getting closer, so you're gonna see a little color. Now I gotta do something here in the back, so I'm gonna take a little bit of white. I'm gonna take a little bit of white and mix it with that yellow, you know, and maybe I'm gonna add just a tiniest bit of green to that to make it like a pale color. Tracy, thank you. You did not have to do that. Krista, oh my, you already know it. I'm not saying anything. Thank you, Krista. I love you, but listen, I'm gonna get you back one of these times. You know you don't have to do that, Krista. Yet she donates money and she helps me with so many things, and I just I appreciate, you know what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, and I just don't I don't ever expect anything. I want you to do anything. You're just a very good person. I know you want to help with just everything you can in life. I'm definitely going to kick your ass. I'm not going to do that. Like, I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I will. I don't know. But like, I just feel like that's all right. I got a little box right there. Every time you gave money, it's right in this little box here. And when I see you, I'm going to like hide it in your, I don't know, plane bag, vehicle, whatever. Now, thank you. Everything that you do is, you, Brian, everybody is just worth so much already. And, yep. Maybe it looks good. And let me make this real clear too. Like, I want to make sure that nobody thinks I ever and I'm not talking about you, Krista, because I know what you guys are doing. I know where you're at. You know exactly where I'm at. But like, I just want to say this: like, at no point in time in my life will I ever complain about money, because I could, like I said, I have a career and I have all that stuff. I'm just in a battle of, I don't want to do that anymore. I just don't want to. My life will be longer lived doing this, and that's a fact. So bottom line, but what do you guys think about this so far? How's this looking? It's hard for me to gauge it, because you're seeing from the video. I got to put some of that color down here. I get real excited. I'm trying to like show you guys stuff, and I just want you to learn something or pick up something. Or I saw somebody right in the beginning of the stream. They said they just found my videos, and it encouraged them to pick up painting again. I was thrilled. That kind of stuff makes me happy a lot. So, all right, moving along, because it's almost that time. I've been watching the clock, that's for sure. I'm going to take the filbert brush and get some dark color on it here, and just give you an idea where I'm going with this. I could probably just take this fan brush here and I'll wipe that off real quick. All right, so look, I'm going to do this real quickly, because everything I'm going to do is I don't know why everything has to be real quickly. That's because I have more stuff to do today. Can you believe that? Here we go. See, I like putting in well, hopefully I'm still live. My thing is lagging on my end, but the thing says that the stream is good, so I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm good. I can't see anything right now, so if you're been trying to look at the comments, but they're frozen at this point to me. So I just put this misty looking stuff in. Right there. Now I can't make many more layers here. I want to, just as a last little thing, just for good luck. This little scene, this picture, always meant a lot to me because of what it is. Always did, and I'm glad to be here making it again. And that goes back to earlier when I was saying I didn't want anybody to think I was trying to be sloppy. Oh yeah. Got it, Krista. Yep, I saw it. If you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. Nice. I swear you are. Never mind. I was telling you the other day when I was talking to you, You got to tell your husband that you have to leave the country for a while because you're going to be full-time, like, personal life keeper for me. But I have a few more. I have a little bit more, Krista. So let's shoot 9:45 because I'm shoot 9:45. See how that goes. Anyways, what I was saying about this is this meant a lot to me, and I'm happy to be painting it. And I don't want anybody to think that I was trying to be like sloppy or anything earlier, because I'm not. I'm just, in case anybody just started watching, I just want to show you how to relax, maybe. Seriously, a little bit when you're doing stuff, you know. Maybe just have a good time. That's the point of it, you know. Have a good old time. All right, let me step back and figure out. Let me get my brain together. That's an uncommon thing to do. Take this 1-inch brush and just gonna hit the tops here real quick of this, and just kind of give it a little variation of color. Just once again, I don't think most of this is going to matter, so it doesn't matter if I do that or not. Doesn't matter. But now I got to put these little rolling hills back in right quick because I done took them out. I just said I done took them out like I'm from the South, which is great. I love the South, by the way, but I said I done took them out. All right, let me stop on my head. Love the South. I spent some time in the South when I was younger. Matter of fact, for a while, my dad lived in the South. He was a truck driver, and I used to go visit him sometimes. I was fortunate enough to do so. 9 years old, I think. Just soften this, and then just a little bit. You know what? Let's treat it like a cloud and see what that does. Works good. Works good. Okay, because you don't want it too much texture. You know, we don't need too much texture. I just got to take this 1-inch brush with a little bit more of a bright color here. I just want to do one thing. Sun's coming that way, just so I don't forget, and I just want to do this real quick. Just a teeny tiny bit of that, and then where else? Nope, got a house back there. Yeah, this guy goes like this. See? All right, I mean, that's like, you know, we don't have to go too crazy here. And I'll get a little bit more white, change a little yellow ochre, touch of blue, who knows. And then maybe I'll put a little crunch of it right there, maybe. I don't know. Once again, I don't even know if this is going to show. All right, that's good there. Hope you guys like it. My thing is still frozen. Is it lagging? Yeah, mine says it's good. Mine, can anybody, the comments are moving. It says the stream is perfect. Facebook, anywhere. Can somebody just tell me if it is lagging? If it's lagging. All right, so now back to the filbert brush here, because I was trying to show you now, if we make it a two-part video. Sharon, thank you. Thank you. It was so cool to see you the other night. Sharon came over here. And, you know, well, I don't know if you want me to talk about that, you know, but it was just great, good things. You know, Sharon has a wonderful family, and I love to do anything I can for Sharon. I just thought I pulled up on my motorcycle. I hope that, you know, looked cool. I try to be cool. I'm not cool at all, but I try to be sometimes. And Sharon DeMeo, she's a great person. It's a great family. So thank you for, you know, coming all the way here. All right, I'm going to take this filbert brush real quick and try to give you an idea of where I'm going in my life. Well, at least up here on this canvas for now, because I don't even know where that's going, but no, I'm joking. All right, green, black, and blue. Those are my favorite colors to do anything with. Green, black, and blue. And they taste awful good. All right, here we go. Now, because of what this is, I want to try to have an idea of what I'm doing. I really don't want to wing it. Could I? Maybe I couldn't. I don't know. But I want to try to block in some areas here. So I know over here, like in this area here, is going to be like, you know, maybe some trees and stuff like that. And then we have, like, you know, let's say, you know, in this area right here, we're gonna have some more trees and some ground and stuff like that. I wonder how many people's getting pissed right now. I did that on purpose. I put the X's there. I like doing stuff like that. All right, and then we're gonna have a little road that's gonna come through like that. It's gonna wrap around and, you know, something like this. You know, see, there we go. We got a road. Just build a road, no problem. And then we're gonna have a little hills that come up like this. You see how, like, I'm trying to be like, I don't even know if that makes sense to you what I'm doing. It will in a minute when I start blocking it in. I'm trying to show you it's like a road map. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It's my road map to my life. I understand it. I can read the map. I see the signs. Sometimes it's just better if I don't talk, I think. I'm open book, you know? All right, I'm gonna start scrubbing some of these trees because it's just that time. It is that time. So I'm gonna do this. Now, I'm just gonna, just in case somebody has no idea what I'm doing. You still there? Yeah, I'm here. I put that color in. That would appear like, oh no, what's he doing? Like, you know, I'm putting this in because let me show you. And I hate going, I don't want to go fast because I want to show you this stuff because this stuff is important and it can mean the difference to you actually liking painting, all right? I got the color in, okay? So in this area, I know that I have just a bunch of little fuzzy little things, right? All right, I'm just trying to make a point here. I'm not really good at making points. All right, but I'm gonna try my best. All right, now this here doesn't end there. This actually is gonna go like this. These are just gonna be like little background things. It's gonna kind of point. It's gonna point to this hill like, hey, look at me, I'm a hill back there. That's background, foreground material. That didn't sound right. Okay, and then here I'm gonna do the same thing. Look, I'm just kind of scrubbing, mixing this color around it. Like I said, it's just kind of like, it's background stuff. We need that in your life to make things in the foreground look right, you know? Like you need things going on in your life in the back. I don't know what I'm saying. You get it? This is just stuff in the background. Go look in the damn forest. There's things everywhere. I get a little flustered when I don't know, like I'm trying to tell you, I know what I'm trying to say, but I just can't get it out. You know, I can't say it, you know? I don't like words too much, you know what I mean? Spelling bees and stuff, that wasn't my kind of thing, you know? Wasn't my thing. All right, so those are little background things. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab the knife real quick because I'm impatient. So I'm gonna just take my favorite color, blue, black, and green. I always use those colors. And from time to time, some brown, if you're feeling it. All right, now I'm not gonna globber this with paint, but I do wanna get in the close-up areas here. I just wanna scrape some of this paint in real quick. All right, just some of it. And see, I'm scraping it back off. I love this because the paint actually, you know, it stays in there. And you have a good, nice base to work with here. It's dark. You know, I could have like painted it with gesso or whatever, but you know, whatever. Got other things I gotta do, you know? I don't wanna paint with acrylic and then watch it dry and then, this is perfect right here. And me personally, I like using just, you know, dark colored oils rather than the whole gesso thing. You know, it works too, but I'm telling you, stuff works. You know, I appreciate everybody that is here. I do. That's why I try to keep doing this stuff, you know? That's why I keep doing it. This balances me, this regulates me. It really helps out a lot. I was in misery and agony just every day of my life for so long, and it was me. It was my own fault, you know, from trying to, I don't know, feel sorry for myself, or oh, this happened to me, or you know, this, that, I had this, whatever. Like, shut up, you know, get over it. And I did. And I'm glad because sometimes, I don't know, maybe I was just like I don't know if I was like a whiner type person. I had some really bad things going on in my life, but so let me just not take away from that. But the point is that there's always a way to do better, and I'm going to spend every day until the day that I die trying to at least show that, even if I'm having a hard time. Like, I mean, can't lie, I haven't had any kind of a hard time like I used to, ever. Yeah, thank God for that. But I'm going to try to show people examples and stuff of how you can do things, you know, say it all the time. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people looked at me like, oh yeah, that kid, he's going to amount to nothing. Like, I'm serious, and I don't say that a lot of that stuff normally because I don't want people to be like, oh my goodness, you know. It's the truth. I know how I was looked at, and I know that would be denied too, but I know how I was looked at, and it's one thing. I was somewhat of a smart kid, maybe. At least I thought so, but. And I saw there was one or two people on here actually that I grew up with. So, you know the deal. I'm happy to be able to do this. You know, it's not often that somebody spends 30 years of their life feeling like a complete loser, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, it took me some time, but I actually feel like I have something to give, like something worth something to give back to people. And that's very, you know, that's very hard to admit, coming from somebody who used to look in the mirror and call himself a dirtbag and a scumbag and stuff like that, you know, for no reason, I guess. But it's now I'm saying I feel like I have something to offer to people, you know, to help, and it's just takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot to do, I think, what I'm doing. When I'm done this here tonight, I will be driving to my next obligation, and I'll sit there and I'll think about what I said tonight, the things I talk about, and I'm always okay with it. Because I don't fear judgment, because I've been judged my whole life. And still to this day, I'm judged by people that don't know me. And I'm not talking about the internet. And I'm okay with it. Because I know who I am now. You know, I know who I am, and that's the truth. So. I will try my best for the rest of my life, and I hope you guys like that. I hope you like that attitude, because it's a good attitude to have. You know, right now, what I should be doing, I should be locking myself somewhere in a room and not speaking to anybody with the amount of different things I'm trying to deal with and just life in general. That's what I should be doing right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it. I know, because I never do. I don't back down. I don't quit. I fight through the end, no matter what. And that's what I do. And I hope you, if the sole purpose of me even saying this shit is because I just want you to know, if you're that person, you can do this. You can do it. You can definitely do it 100%. When I woke up today, I literally was like, I just can't. I cannot. I can't. This is too much. Everything is too much. And then 20 minutes later, you know, I'm just like, no, bullshit. I don't know, like, who you think you are, you know, like, I mean, for real, I'm not talking to myself, but you know what I mean? It's like, no, what do you mean this is too much? Get over yourself. Get over yourself. You have a good life. You have a great family. Those things, you know, life gets in everybody's way with things and you know, and whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's so possible. It's just, things are possible. Please don't make me look like an idiot here. I'm trying to, like, really tell you some stuff, and it's very hard for me to say these things. There's some trees back here, so I'm going to just pop them in real quick as I'm talking. But it's borderline embarrassing for me to say some of these things that I'm saying to you, because it's like, you know, I'm letting you into my life here, and I'm like trying to tell you, like, these things, because I want to be open and I want to be, you know, transparent. That's why, you know, people yell at me when somebody says, oh, he's just a great artist. I'm not an artist at all. I don't consider, whatever, you know, it is what it is. It's just a word. I'm not. I don't consider myself that. This is art for sure, but I'm not an artist. I don't know what I am. I don't know. I'm not an art. I just hate classifying myself as that, because I just, there's something, I don't know. it just seems like that comes with a I don't know, when you think artist, you know, oh, that guy's so good. Like, I'm different. I'm just human. Just like, I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm just trying to, I don't like that word for some reason. So I said, I'm not an artist. I'm a damaged human that has a better life thanks to this stuff here. And that's the truth. But I've never been in such a good place in my life, ever. At the same time, I deal with so much, if that makes any sense to you. I hope it does, and if it doesn't, feel free to judge. Feel free to judge. All right, I'm gonna put a couple of these trees in. All right, so here's the other thing. You know how, remember Bob would be like, you know, he would go to people like, yeah, let me just pop a nice little house in here real quick, or barn. He just, like, that guy's the man. Anyways, we'll end up, I'm not gonna scrape a house in, because I don't have magic like that guy, you know, but sometimes it's good to just like kind of wipe, you know, use a paper towel and wipe it off, you know what I mean? But I just, actually, I like the old, like the old Bob way to do things, you know? I'm not gonna do that tonight, but make a couple trees. Oh man, the house is already sinking, see? Up, yep, I got you, Chris. I saw that ringer on, yep, it is. Man, I'll tell you, is it that time already? Oh, 9:46, all right, hold on, Krista, yep, I got you there, I saw that, thank you. All right, let me just put these last trees in real quick, and then we are gonna do a part 2, because I just wanna put these last couple tree trunks in so they can kind of settle down and, you know, just be there with the rest of their people. And Krista, yeah, Krista's cool. I'm sorry, Krista, you're very helpful. Krista is very, very helpful. You guys should thank Krista for, you know, and Brian and Steve and Bram and everybody that's on here that's always wanting to do something good. There's just so many good people. There's so many good people out here, and I just want to make sure that you guys know that, because make sure you know that. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit here and there. I had a really shitty time this morning. Like, I had a really bad morning when I woke up, and it was, it's just insane how that works. And luckily, thankfully, I have a beautiful wife who listens and talks and like, and you know, and just helps me with just different things also. And, but you know, that aside, I think what I was trying to say to you earlier is, if I rewind 4 or 5, whatever, 5 years, you know, something like that, and I had a morning where it's like, oh my goodness, can I get a break? Like, you know, it's always something, you know, something's coming up, and it's like important stuff. But if it was 4 or 5 years ago, I would have shut down completely, and here's what I would have done. I would have said, oh, well, you know, I'm a horrible husband. I shouldn't have to work, you know, I should be taking care of all this stuff, and I should blah, 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 whatever. And I would hate myself to no end for days. And that's how I lived for a lot of my life. And lived, you know, past tense. And that's not how I live today. I struggle with things every day. I deal with depression every day, every single day, in case you didn't know that. And I work very hard to get through it. And I try to share some of my life in the process. So I hope that it's worth it to some, you know, I know it's worth it to people because you guys tell me, but I hope it's worth it to so many more people than I think, because it's very hard to do what I'm doing. If I was just trying to show you techniques, that's one thing. You know, it's, you know, whatever, just techniques, but it's not that. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I say that every day. I'm just going to pop in a few of these little things real quick so I ain't got to do them later, you know. And I also want you to make sure, I want to make sure that nobody is mistaken. I'm very happy. I'm very, you know, energetic. Me and my kids, family, wife, we have, you know, we joke around, we laugh, we have such a good time. And, you know, just because somebody deals with depression on the inside doesn't mean they can't live and function. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. Bear with me 1 second here, because if I don't do this, Krista, and I know you're right. No, I do have to go in a minute. I got to darken this up real quick so it can settle in over the night. I just want to put a little bit of dark. See, when you make something, a tree or anything, you should have a light side, a mid side, and a dark side. And I hate talking like that because that's actually like proper art or whatever. But seriously, see, watch, I'm gonna darken this right here. What? Oh, see, dark. Get some actual blue and black so you can see. See this tree back here? Dark. See? It just kind of gives it a little, I don't know, a shape, a form, whatever. All right. And almost there, almost there. Oh, and just because, real quick, let me just grab. Now, something like this, I don't know, tell me if I'm crazy or not, but like this tree right here that I just made, or these tree branches or whatever that is, tree trunks. Now, if I leave here, right, if I just go and leave here and leave them hanging like that, would anybody else have like trouble sleeping tonight? Or is that just a thing with me? Because here's what I have to do. I can't just leave them. I got to give them these things because, and then, I don't know if this is like OCD or something, but I can't leave my tree trunk with just like these weird little nubs sticking off them, you know what I mean? And no, I'm not joking either. This is something that I've done over the years. I can't leave them hanging. Literally, I can't leave them hanging. And I hope you find a little sense of humor in that, because I do. I do. Don't get me wrong, I love being flawed and having, you know, not knowing how to use the right words and stuff like that. I love that. I actually like that a lot, because I think at the end of the day, you know, when people say, oh, I found your videos, I love them, I can relate to you, I think they find not just my videos, but they find a human, you know, that doesn't go off of a script or whatever. So, enough for now with this, because I don't want to put too many branches in, you know. Don't want to put too many branches in, but let me see. And then there's one last thing, and if there's anything that you want to say. Shit. Don't do that. That was paint thinner. That was paint thinner, so be careful with that. I wiped off that brush and it was on my hand, and then I put it in my mouth. I was trying to wipe my mouth off. Okay. It's all right. It's gambling paint thinner. You know, it's probably one of the safer ones out there. I just got to put a few of these little tree things on, little like foliage things. So I'm just gonna use the fan brush real quick. Let me say this real quickly. Nothing's real quickly in my life. I really hope that you enjoy when I make videos. I'm very authentic. I'm very serious. At the same time, I want you to know that I try very hard to have a sense of humor. Okay? And sometimes it's noticeable, and sometimes maybe it isn't. But it's there, and I want you to know that. And it's very important for me that you know that. All right? Because sometimes I worry if somebody doesn't know, you know, if I'm being like sarcastic about something, and it just worries me. That's all. Now that doesn't mean I'm, you know, being sarcastic about everything. What I said about today, how I felt, all that, that's the real deal. So I just try to be funny. I guess, you know what, I guess if you get it, that means I'm doing good at it. If not, it means I suck. So, but I know, in case you haven't felt like this yet, tomorrow when you get up, if you wake up tomorrow, if I wake up tomorrow, you should be happy that you're here, because don't forget, this world that we're living in doesn't owe us shit. And you really should remember that, you know, and I live by that every day. The world doesn't owe us nothing. You know what I mean? We're here today and we're gone tomorrow. I could leave out of here tonight and you may never see me again. I could, you know, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just what it is, you know, it's just what it is. And I know I didn't really read any comments tonight because I was trying to, you know, I was trying to get some of this done. And I think I got a good amount of this, like to where I wanted to. And I got to add more stuff on this tomorrow. But, you know, this is going to be for my father. You know, I want to make this for him. Another one. but a better one. You know, this is going to be a better one. The other one was in 2017. And I said it earlier. My father has cancer. He's a excellent human, excellent man. One of these days, I'd love to make it to be a quarter of the guy that he is and has been his entire life. Love that guy to death. And trust me, if I could take that shit from him, I'd take it in a heartbeat with a smile. Believe that. So I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to switch this music so I can clean up for a minute. If you want to leave any comments, I'll leave the stream open for a few minutes. Thanks for being here, guys. Just thanks for being here. I hate looking into this light, but I just want you to know that I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And I look forward for you to come back, you know, come back and watch the second part of this. Hopefully we'll try to do it tomorrow night. Maybe if not, maybe it'll be Tuesday. And yeah, I think that's about it. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all those things. Push the bells and the little whatevers. And, you know, I will see you in the very next video. Hopefully. So let me know what you think. I'm going to leave the stream open. I'm going to hit this song right quick because I like listening to it. I'm going to shut the microphone off, clean up. And I have stuff to do tonight still, so, you know. God bless you guys. Take care. And remember what I said. Remember what I said. Remember what I said because it, you know, maybe it means something. It should mean something. All righty. All right, guys. I love you guys. Leave a comment. I'm going to sit here for a minute and clean up while I play this last thing. I'll see you.